Just an ordinary day. The hospital. I have an appointment with Dr. Brown. Nothing serious, just a routine checkup. Honestly, I don't really like coming here. I don't know why, but every visit to this place weighs me down. There's this strange and unsettling feeling that grips me every time. Definitely unpleasant. Maybe it's related to my childhood and unpleasant memories associated with doctors and hospitals. I was a rather sickly boy in my childhood and spent a lot of time at appointments and examinations. But despite that, I know that the visit to Dr. Brown is necessary, and once again I try to control my thoughts and emotions. I walked through the hospital, with blue linoleums lining the corridors. Patients bustled around me, some staring intently at their x-rays, others engaged in lively conversations with their relatives. Doctors in white coats hurriedly moved from place to place, completely dedicated and caring towards each patient. Tension and hope hung thick in the air, as everyone present here needed support and faith in their recovery. I think it would be easier to take the elevator, I thought. Dr. Brown's office is on the 5th floor. If I were in a better mood, I would take the stairs as usual. Sedentary work makes me look for opportunities for physical activity whenever possible. Oh, how I hate waiting for this damn elevator. It seems to stop on every floor, picking up and dropping off passengers before it reaches me. But what's wrong with me? It seems like I'm in a strange and gloomy mood. Or is it something else? I stared intently at the illuminated elevator call button, feeling a sinister sense of inevitability. As if immersed in some trance, I didn't take my eyes off it. The prolonged anticipation of something undefined seemed to fill the space around me with an unbearable heaviness. Ding. And here it is. The elevator doors opened. Strangely, it was completely empty. With a careless movement, I pressed the button for the 5th floor. The elevator doors closed smoothly, and as if pausing for a moment, it began its leisurely journey upwards. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. But what's this? The elevator unexpectedly continued moving up, ignoring the selected floor. A strange sensation arose that it was gaining more and more speed. Oh my God! All the buttons started flashing in a feverish rhythm. Hissing and buzzing filled the cabin. Strange sounds echoed through the metal walls of the elevator, as if someone else had suddenly taken control of its movement. No, no, no. I held onto the elevator walls and desperately breathed in air through my mouth. A sudden jolt, a creak. With every centimeter of my body, I felt the machine abruptly braking, and my stomach seemed to turn upside down. Suddenly, the elevator stopped. It all happened so quickly and unexpectedly that I could barely stay on my feet. The emerald light on the control panel blinked and went out, leaving the elevator in partial darkness. The doors opened with a hiss, and I swiftly ran out of the elevator. Apparently this was the penultimate, or even the last floor of the hospital. The corridor looked deserted and empty. With a sharp slam, the elevator doors closed behind me, echoing down the corridor. Oh no. I turned around and frantically started pressing the elevator button. Without success. The gaping maw of this iron monster remained motionless. Well, it seems I'll have to walk along the floor and find the stairs to go down. Nervously, I paced along the long corridor, where the offices were located. Some of the doors were wide open. Inside, there were strange devices that seemed to make no sense. It was as if the gynecologist's office had been combined with the dentist's office. The incomprehensible devices and equipment looked disgusting and terrifying. The deafening silence in the corridor was only interrupted by the echoing of my footsteps. Hey, is anyone here? Hey, can anyone hear me? I tried to call out. The familiar, unpleasant feeling of loneliness and anxiety grew somewhere in the area of my diaphragm. Not a single doctor, not a single patient. And that smell. A strange, repulsive smell. The smell was complex and incomprehensible. It was a foul mix of the scent of old medicines, disinfectants, and something else that was difficult to define. This smell stirred the imagination, evoking images of old age, helplessness, and a long and painful illness with no chance of recovery. But it was also simultaneously bittersweet and cloying, leaving an unpleasant aftertaste on the tongue and provoking nausea. A sudden scream shattered the silence. penetrating the depths of the hospital. I screamed from the unexpected sharp pain in my neck. Something sharp and burning seemed to sting me. I felt a wave of panic engulfing me, my hands clenched into fists, and my heart began to beat faster. The pain was so intense that I could barely hold back tears. Someone's strong hand suddenly gripped my neck with a suffocating grip on the forearms, with such force that I felt my Adam's apple sinking into the depths of my throat. Someone's massive body pressed against me from behind, completely paralyzing any attempts to break free.
You're all sick, buddy.
A voice whispered next to my ear. Like molten metal, this voice pierced my nerves, and I felt its sound penetrating deep into my soul. I felt the moist, hot breath on my skin. It was disgusting. His mouth was so close to me. The stench pierced my nostrils. Painfully sharp, it resembled a mixture of decay and dampness. This repulsive stench seemed to envelop my face. I tried not to breathe because I felt like I was going to be sick.
This disease has entered every home. You are all sick. All.
Repeated the unknown person.
But I will cure you, my friend. I will cure you.
I tried to scream and break free, but realized that my body had gone limp and my mouth felt like cotton. I couldn't utter a word. It was an injection, that terrible pain in my neck. He injected something into me. I felt everything around becoming less and less palpable. My mind vaguely perceived the surroundings, while my body, detached from me, continued to sink into despair and hopelessness. Total horror consumed me.
There's no need to be afraid, my friend. The medicine has already started to take effect. They didn't believe me. They didn't believe. But I will prove it to them. They will see. I will cure you. I will.
Ding. And here it is. The elevator doors opened. A person in a working jumpsuit came out to meet me. Sorry, sir. The elevator is out of order. We have to limit its use due to maintenance. Please use the stairs.